Just listening to you describe the model and how it helps drive just a much more simple conversation, I think it would be helpful just to talk about how does Parakeeto kind of facilitate an annual planning conversation like this? What does our process bring to the table?
I'll talk about this in sort of two ways. The first way is our assessment process, which is something that clients will come to us and work with us on specifically for the purpose of facilitating essentially this exercise. And it follows essentially the framework that we've described. It starts with gathering a whole bunch of data and context from the client so that we can understand where do they stand today in terms of their targets for all of these different metrics, what's possible for them in terms of their current performance, and then how those things compare to industry benchmarks. It also gives us a chance to ask them questions about where they want to go and what their vision is for the business. And that helps us figure out essentially like what's the objective. And then we facilitate a workshop where we come having looked at all this data and say, these are the metrics that need to get improved in order to get to where you want to go. And then we start facilitating the conversation about here are all the different ways that you can improve these metrics. Which of these feel like the appropriate next steps? And, we've had a number of clients that after going through that exercise, go into their annual planning feeling so much more clear and so much more aligned, and they get so much more out of it. And they also, of course, get to bring that model of their business that we build and use during the workshop. They get to bring that with them and use it on an ongoing basis. And so that's, I think, a really powerful tool. So if you're in an organization and annual planning is a big to do, or you feel like you're just not ever leaving with the clarity or the alignment that you're looking for, I'd encourage you to reach out and I'd be happy to talk to you about that process.